everyone! So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a first impressions review slash demo of the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I got my hands on this about a week ago and I have put off trying it and using it because I wanted to film a first impression for you guys. I just want to say I'm sorry for my background. I'm not in my usual filming setup, but I am about to go to the hairdressers and get my hair dyed, but I wanted to get this up before I went because I'm going straight down to London after that. I'm going to be doing a first impressions review slash demo of this. I've got all of my makeup done apart from my highlight, contour, blush, etc. Hopefully it'll help you decide whether it is a splurge or not. So I bought this for around £40 from Cult Beauty. So it comes in a little packet like this, and then you just slide it out of the packet and then it comes like this. So this is what it looks like first off, and then you open it up and it comes with this little plasticky thing and then the 6 shades. So you've got 3 contour and then 3 highlight. 2 of the highlights are matte. These 2 are matte and this one is slightly shimmery. It seems to look really good, so I'm actually going to use it straight off and then you guys will be able to see how I kind of like it and what I think of it. So I'm going to take the banana powder, which is this one, and mix it in with the lighter pink one here as well, and I'm just going to apply this as a highlight under my eyes. So I'm just going in and tapping it. This is a Real Techniques, what is it called? Oh, a setting brush. So straight away, I'm really liking what the banana powder is doing. It's setting my concealer really well. It's not too much of a highlight, which is nice because it's quite subtle. I'm pretty pleased with that actually. I think that looks quite nice. It's not too much of a crazy highlight under the eyes, but it does lighten it a little bit. So that's nice. And then I'm going to go in and do some contouring. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. small stippling brush. This is my favourite contouring brush. I mentioned this in my favourite brushes or must-have brushes because it's such a good contouring brush. So I think I'm going to take the middle shade and mix that in with this shade. This is kind of like an ashy sort of shade, which is exactly what you want for contouring because when you contour you want it to look like a shadow under your cheekbones. Well, it is blending well, so that's good. It's not looking too muddy either. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. That's really nice actually. It's not really muddy, which is what some contour powders can sometimes do. They can sometimes look quite muddy if they're not very blendable. I'm really enjoying this actually. It seems to be really good pigmentation as well, so you don't need to use loads of the powder. I might just change the lighting setting on my camera and see if it will show up any better. I'm just going to have a look at my settings. Ooh. Okay, I don't really think that's made a difference. So I'm now going to go in with this slightly lighter shade here. No, not lighter, slightly warmer shade. I'm just going to dust this around my temples because I like to contour up here because I have quite a big face. So I like to do a lot of contouring to kind of sculpt it and make it look like there's some point in it. I'm just going to dust this around here. I'm really liking this shade because it's not too warm and orange and it's not too ashy, so it's really good for bronzing up the face. Just going to go over with that a bit more. I'm just going to go back in with the middle ashy shade, just to sharpen up this contour a little bit, and then just take the excess on my nose. And I'm just going to take the ashy shade again and just go along my jawline a little bit. Now I'm just going to take the highlighting shade here and just highlight the top of my cheekbones with it and see how much of a payoff this gives. It's not a massively overt highlighter, if that makes sense, but it adds a really nice glow. I don't know whether you guys can tell. Oh, I really like that actually. Some highlighters you get can be really, really over the top, and I sometimes feel that with Becca's Opal, is that's just, it's such a crazy over the top highlighter. That this is, I think this would be a really, really beautiful everyday highlighting shade, especially over the summertime. It just gives you a beautiful glow, if you can see that. I really love that highlighter actually. I really hope you guys are going to be able to tell. It's really beautiful. I am just going to go ahead and apply some of my blush. Just quickly, I think I'm going to use a mixture of Milani Luminoso and Peaches by MAC. I'm just going to take this on my little e.l.f. brush. Don't want anything too crazy. I'm just going to take my big Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to take a mixture of the two matte highlighting powders, and I'm just going to set the rest of my foundation with these. These are also areas that you can actually highlight, so this is kind of working double time, just in between here. And then finally I'm just going to take my Morphe stippling brush and just blend these lines out. This is a clean stippling brush. This is something I do every single time I wear makeup, is just to make sure that I blend all of the edges out so it's not too harsh. So now I'm going to go and do some jobs and some bits and bobs around my house and do some packing, and I will come and check back in with you guys in an hour or so just to see how this is holding up on my face. So I will check back with you guys in a little bit. So I am back. I am packed for London. I've got some earrings in, which I forgot to put in before, and I'm really still enjoying the way that it looks. It really hasn't changed a whole bunch on my face. With the fact I'm wearing Estee Lauder Double Wear, so it still looks pretty much exactly the same. I'm looking in my mirror now, and I'm just really enjoying the highlight. It's such a natural highlight, but it still gives you that little bit of something. So I think it looks really nice, and I'm really enjoying the contour as well. So I would have to say my three favourite... I think my three favourite colours in this have got to be the banana powder, which is this one, the highlight, which is this one, and then this middle one, which is the contour, the really taupey contour. And those colours are... Let's find out these colours, because you can buy the pans separately, I think. So I don't think you need to buy the whole entire contour kits. So the ones that I really like are Banana, which is the banana one, Sand, which is the highlight, and Fawn is the taupey contour. They're definitely my favourite ones. I'm really enjoying them. As for the what's this, the bronzer, which is called Havana, I think, it's okay. It's not my favourite bronzer, I don't think. I really still love my NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer. That's $1.99 from the drugstore or the high street, and it's so cheap, and I really like that bronzer. It's definitely one of my favourites, and I think it will continue to be for a long time, and you just can't beat that price. I do think it's a really good investment. So I've done my review, I've done my first impression and my demo, so I think I'm going to go now. I'm going to go to the hairdressers, I'm going to get my hair dyed. Ooh, let's hope it goes to plan. I will keep you guys updated with my hair on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. I did get a Facebook page, so I'll leave a link to that down below. I'm pretty sure it's just Elliedalton 19 or Elliedalton Beauty Vlogger. Anyway, I will leave the link down below, and I will be posting various sort of like more personal things on there. I'll be answering your questions if you leave any on there, and just generally keeping you up to date with my life and what's going on. I really hope that you guys will excuse my background and my non-filming situation. So I'm going to stop blabbering. I don't know why I keep talking. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye!